So I remember in the summer of 1992, I was an instructor and an RA at this program outside of Boston for teenagers. And we had an established diversity day. And so I was expected to hold a diversity session, and I think everyone pretty much thought I would focus on my identity as a black man, which was very important to me, and it's key obviously to who I am even today. But at the private urging of a young straight male teenager from Long Island who actually spent summers on Fire Island, I decided to come out for Diversity Day. I had over 100 students show up for my session, and they were engaged, and they were asking questions and passionate, and at the end they were standing up clapping and applauding my perceived bravery in coming out to them. And I'd like to think on that day I started more than a few folks down the path of seeing diversity and perceiving it in different ways. I think in a world of winners and losers that the playing field has to be even for everyone. I think that folks ought to have an opportunity to bring their passions, their skills, and really their efforts to bear. And I think that even in a world where there have to be losers, and I'm not particularly happy about that, I think that their humanity ought to be respected and they ought to be cared for. And so I think some of the work that I do and that we do at Viacom and at Nickelodeon, and in particular that I do with Emerge, our LGBT employee resource group, is to inspire people to have those same sort of ideals and to really have an impact both in our building and in our community. And again, in a world of winners and losers, I want everyone to have the same opportunities to really, succeed and be themselves. First of all, I get up every morning and I run and go to the gym. That to me, it just jumpstarts my day, it clears my mind, it helps me to center and focus. From there, actually, I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch, oatmeal and the same salad every day. But what's I think really quirky about me, I'm a digital media lawyer and executive, and yet every day I pick up the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times, the print editions. And so I think people would find that surprising. I mean, to me, that's how I want to engage with my news. And so I love it. And I think the other thing that I do every day, really every night before I go to bed, is I pray. Again, it almost is a perfect close to my day. I wish that every school was a safe space for students. I really would like to eradicate violence and bullying and gender discrimination and racial politics in education. I know that so much of my own personal and professional success, I tie back to education and to school. And the thought that other kids don't have that opportunity really, really bothers me. And I haven't really figured out how I can be a catalyst for change on that issue, but I will.